Hey guys, welcome back and Happy New Year! I hope you had a great night for New Year's Eve and welcome to 2018. I hope it's a fantastic year for you, full of health, happiness, love, prosperity, all that good shit. Let's get it chock full of that. I'm going to start the new year off by talking some shit. Here's hoping that some of these trends do not resurface in 2018, although some of them I suspect are not going to die out anytime soon. Let's dive into it without any further ado. So number one on my list, mermaid anything, unicorn anything. It's done. It's over. I've seen the lineup of the new Too Faced collection that's going to be launching in February. Why? It's the collection that nobody asked for. It's all unicorn themed stuff, and I feel like Too Faced is just kind of like scrambling to catch up, whereas like the ship sailed about a year and a half ago. Like it's done, it's gone. It's not even a blip on the horizon. Like you creating a little life raft out of coconuts or some shit is just not going to bring it back, and you're not going to be able to catch up to it. So let it go. Let it be gone. And I find it funny that people are fighting over unicorn stuff and who created it first and this and that. Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. It's all basically the same thing. It's all this like iridescent, fake, holographic stuff that looks cool in maybe one or two Instagram pictures, but for practicality purposes, nobody's going out rocking like 5 different colored highlighters on their face. I will admit, I did get sucked into some of the unicorn stuff. I didn't go whole hog on it. I have like one unicorn lipstick and then like a rainbow highlighter from Wet n Wild, both from Wet n Wild, so it's not like I invested a significant amount of money. But there's unicorn fucking everything, including unicorn brushes that look like the horns of the unicorn. This Too Faced line is like really trying to revive the unicorn thing. Like you twist up the highlight and it looks like a unicorn horn, and it just, no. Every time I see the pictures of it, I'm like, stop trying to make fetch happen. Like, that's just the feeling that I get from it, is that they are trying so hard to revive this poor horse that has been dead for at least 6 months. Like, it's gone. Stop beating it. Let's move on to something else. Number 2 sort of follows along the same theme, but transformers, whether it's transforming lip toppers, transforming eyeshadow toppers, like Urban Decay just came out with whatever that palette's called. It's probably like the Transformer palette. I have no idea what it's called. But you get like all these like somewhat uninspired shade selections, in my opinion. And then the top row of the palette is all transforming powders that you can put on top of it to make different colors. Just give me the color that you want me to have. Like, I don't want... I'm not a creative soul. Like, I'm not particularly artistic. So a palette like that for me would just go completely to waste, because I'm not going to be playing around and fucking around to see with what this shadow is going to do to this shadow, and then once it's on your eyes, if you apply this top coat on it and then it turns out that it makes it a really weird color, you got to start all over again. It just seems like a bunch of liability that I don't want to take on. It holds nothing for me. Also, lip toppers, I think I'm doing it wrong. Either that, or they're really just for Instagram pictures. Because when I put them on, all they really do is just jack up the lipstick that's underneath them, and they end up smeared all over my lips, so you don't get that like precise little, oh, I'm gonna put it in the center and make my lips look really juicy. No, it just becomes a hot mess, and then everything's like sliding around and it looks awful. So that could be me. I could very well be the source of that problem, but I don't like it. If you wanted to have like a metallic-y duochrome finish, make a metallic-y duochrome finish product from the get-go. I will buy that shit all day long if that's what I'm looking for. I don't want to have to buy 2 products and fuck around with it, and then when I'm on the go, apply one, let it dry, put the other one on there, hope for the... like, it's just too much. Number 3. Let's dive into the world of Instagram for a moment. I'm on Instagram. I enjoy Instagram. I post pretty much daily. It's not always makeup. Sometimes it's my kid. Sometimes I'm looking for shopping advice, like the rose gold chrome running shoes that I could not tell if I loved or hated. By the way, I did love them. I did buy them. Thank you for your feedback. Anyways, I will link my Instagram down below if you are so inclined. Anyways, I post pictures of my kids and they're fucking adorable, so I think you should follow me on Instagram, if only for the children. Think about the children. Do it for the kids. That sounds really creepy. Follow me so that you can see pictures of children. That sounds like a felony. Scratch all of that. Anyways, moving right along. Instagram. The Instagram tutorials, like the little 1-minute videos that people post. I've been working on those. I enjoy doing them. They're a lot of fun. They're short and easy, and I don't have to do a voiceover. But what is it with people dripping shit all over their faces? Like last year, 2016, it was all like the dots of like contour and concealer, and like no, just no. I'm glad that's done, because nobody's doing that. Nobody's putting like 648 dots on their face to then just go ahead and blend it out. No, you're not. Stop that shit. But neither are people dripping crap all over their face. Like the Farsali stuff, I don't have it in front of me. I do own it. But rest assured, I do not like drip it and have it running all down my face. I see these videos and all it does is like ratchet up my anxiety, because I'm just worried about it like running off of your face or dripping onto your clothes or whatever the case may be. It's not realistic. Stop it. It doesn't even look pretty. It just looks messy and lazy. On the other hand, which brings us to number 4, overly perfect stuff, particularly on Instagram, and particularly brows. And I guess this goes for YouTube as well. There are channels, certainly not mine, where people will spend forever on their brows. I'm just like, who has this time on their hands just for brows? Like, no. So I would like to see in 2018 the resurgence of real brows. And I get that some people have very sparse brows, they want to fill them in, all of that. I get it, but it does not need to be this thick, dark line of absolute perfection. There can be natural wispy hairs in there. There can be an errant hair going where it doesn't necessarily need to be. All of that is completely okay, and I would like to see more of it. Because I feel like Instagram has sort of replaced magazines. It used to be that magazines, they had all these unrealistic standards, particularly with body size, all of that, Photoshop, fuck you, there it is. But now Instagram, it's like, look at my perfect eyeball, I don't even have veins. Like, and I'm guilty of Facetune, I will freely admit to that, but Facetune can only do so much. And if you're spending that long doing just your brows, like, no. Let's bring back real brows. Let's just do it. Number 5 is also brow related. Brow art. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. There was the feather brows for a while, and then recently it was like Christmas tree brows. And then for like a hot minute, there was that wavy brow shit going on. I don't know if that was all just purely Photoshop or what was going on there, but no. Like, kudos to you if you have the time and talent and creativity to come up with art using your eyebrows. Not for me. Not for me, not something that I feel we need to be encouraging. Just slow clap to the people who have already done it. Let's move on. Nails. Number 6. The crazy long, super pointy crap. I don't understand how you function in real life with that. And again, I think I'm just old. I don't know. But there are so many practical issues with that I'm mystified. It seems like an atrocious idea. I live in Canada. It is literally colder than the surface of Mars right now, which is completely unacceptable on multiple levels. However, I have to wear gloves. If I had 3-inch claws on the end of my hand, there's no way I can wear gloves properly. Like, how do these people do these things? How do they put contact lens in? How do they use their phones? How do they, not to get crass, but how do you wipe your ass with that kind of stuff? Like, it's just, there are so much, and like, if I was a dude, I don't think I'd want that anywhere near my, like, you know, like 35 pan palettes plus. Worst offender. This is the 35 OS. For the life of me, I don't know why I bought it. I found it at one of those like as seen on TV stores, and I think I was just excited to see a brand that I can normally only buy in the US that has like exorbitant shipping, to actually see it physically in the flesh in a store. I was like, huh, don't mind if I do. Yeah, I do mind. I do mind, because this did not need to be a 35 pan palette. First of all, they had the 35O, which was like a mix of shimmers and mattes. And then they came out with the 35 OM, I don't know, this is the OS, so this one's all shimmer. So again, I don't know why I bought it. But like, it's unnecessary. It's just straight up unnecessary. Do you see a difference? 'Cause I don't see a difference. I really don't. Like, that's 4 shadows where 1 would have sufficed. And a lot of them, even if there are variations, it is so slight that they do not need to be in this palette. So I would like to see some smaller palettes. Like Huda Beauty. I know I rave about these things almost in every video because I love them. Also because there are 9 shadows, but they are just perfectly curated. This is how you do it. You pick one of the tone that you want to give and you shove it in a palette. Second to last, fake apologies. So somehow YouTubers have become sort of pseudo-celebrities and everybody cares about what they do and what they think about everything, and people don't hesitate to tear them down. There are complete channels devoted to nothing but gossiping about different YouTubers. And so in the nature of that sort of, concentrated spotlight on them, shit comes to light. Somebody says something stupid, they, make a thoughtless tweet, something gets dragged up from 5 years before they even started a channel. Any number of things can happen, and then they feel compelled to apologize about it. If you are going to apologize, and particularly if you're going to film it and broadcast it to the 1 million+ subscribers that you have, make it genuine. And in my opinion, if an apology contains the word if, it's not genuine. So a lot of the apologies that I have seen floating around are all, if I did this, then I'm sorry. That's not an apology. That's placating. And there is a very big difference. One is saying, well, if you think I did something shady, then I'm sorry you feel that way. Read as, you're a fucking idiot, but I'm trying to, save face and make you like me again. Whereas, if you are genuinely concerned about the feelings of other people and you want them no longer to be hurt or offended or whatever the case may be, apologize sincerely. Or if you cannot do it sincerely because you honestly don't think that you've done anything wrong, just be careful of your wording. For example, I am truly sorry that my behavior came across as shady. That was never my intention, and I am so sorry that it affected you in such a way. I will work hard in future to really reflect on what it is that I'm saying and doing before I do it, so that this doesn't happen again. So again, I am very sorry that this hurt you, that this offended you, and that this made you lose respect for me. I will work very hard in future to gain that respect back and to gain your trust. I just apologized and I didn't even do shit, so it is not that hard. The last one that I cannot stand, I really can't, are these YouTubers who are obsessed with everything. Oh, look, I just got this new mirror. I am obsessed. Oh, look, I just got this color switch thing. I am so obsessed. Huh. No, you're not. You like it at the moment that you tried it. You are not obsessed. Obsession, definition.
Obsession, the state of being obsessed with someone or something.
Obsession, an idea or thought that continually preoccupies or intrudes on a person's mind. It's a fixation, a passion, a mania, a compulsion, a preoccupation, an infatuation, an addiction, a fetish, a craze, or a hobby horse. I thought a hobby horse was just like some piece of wood that just stood in the corner. Liking a new lipstick is not an obsession. Stop using that word. It's like when people use the word literally. Wrong. And there are YouTubers that use the word literally about 700 times per video. Stop. Stop. Get a thesaurus, find a different word. Stop. You are not obsessed. You are not shook. And I think the other thing, aside from just the semantic issue of it, is the fact that people are obsessed with this bronzer palette. I am just obsessed with it. And then you never see it again on their channel. How obsessed were you? Like, really, if you have a holy grail ride or die, some more phrases that I really don't like, product, you would be using it in every video that you have, not just mentioning it at the end of a month in one video and then never bringing it out to see the light of day again. And I get that YouTubers are trying different products all the time, I get that, but still, if you have a true obsession about something or something really shook you to your core, you would be bringing that back and you would be apologizing for it in a genuine manner, saying, I'm really sorry that I'm reaching for this one again, but you guys know that I just love it. Nothing comes to the standard that this one has set. So guys, I really hope that this didn't come across as overly sassy or overly agitated, but these are my feelings on the matter. These are the things that I think we can say goodbye to. I have no doubt that 2018 is going to bring its own crop of stuff that just annoys the crap out of me, but these are the ones that I think we need to just step away from and move forward. Anyways, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch. I really do wish you the very best in 2018. I really look forward to producing more videos for you, really getting to know you guys in the comments, and just, I'm hoping that 2018 is a fantastic year for us all. I will see you in my next video. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now. So awkward all the time. All right, number three. That was really, speaking of three, like 1, 2, 3, anyways. Oopsies. Why don't I have 1 million subscribers? I think I've got this thing in the bag.